I believe all humans have something of a gift. I also believe that children with disability often have more gifts, but it's our job to be able to uncover them. It's really important in each of your own families to have the openness to let your child teach you. What I've learned from the students that I've worked with is if we could just stop thinking that we know the answer and start listening to the way the child communicates with us.
First thing is the shift has to happen from survival mindset, which we always find ourselves as caregiver. When you get a diagnosis, the first thing you're going to is survival mode. How can I? Where do I need to go? What therapy do I need? The shift in mindset had to happen first from the survival mode to the long-term empowerment mode. What can I do for my child to be able to access the environment? If we are not allowing the thinking of the long-term effect and helping that person build those skills, those capacity, then we are failing them even before we've started. So it's important for us to move away from that and start to think of long-term independence for that child. And then we're looking at all those skills that that child needs to have. So even if you're just getting a diagnosis when the child is an adult, it doesn't mean that that's the end for that child. You can still get some skills, some prerequisite skills in there to make sure that that child can move within his environment and be successful.
I think that a lot of parents miss sometimes is forming partnership with the school. You can't do it by yourself. You have to ensure that you're engaging with the school. You understand whatever pathway that your child is in so that you work in partnership. Learning doesn't stop at school.
Early intervention makes a difference. There are certain things that we can do that make a difference. That there are places for all children. Surround yourselves with people that uplift your child, not that label or bring down your child, but that believe that your child's strengths are the ones that are needed to be found within your child. And from there, that strength is going to bring your child to do the amazing things that they're meant to do. Expose them to lots of things that they might have the potential to love and pay attention to see where they gravitate. There are a lot of opportunities in this global world for people who are different. What talents does your child already have that can lead to their future? We need to change the system. The system is the one that's the problem, not your child. The system is the one that creates the barriers, not your child. And so now, as parents and as advocates, try to push those boundaries. Perhaps in the future, it is the neurodivergent who will be leading us, especially in the age of AI. I think it's really a time for parents to be advocates with their child's lead, and who knows what the opportunities will be. Your child is the one that's not the problem. The system is the one that's the problem.
It continues at home. Parents need to learn techniques and what do I do to continue to support the children at home. School and parents' partnership would help any child to work effectively, implementing the right strategies that has been put in place by professionals. When I started my journey, I didn't know a lot, but I became curious. I wanted to know more. As we speak now, I'm in Cambridge studying DEI because I know that, okay, that's something I want to do for my staff, my schools, and just make sure that we're compliant, giving everybody what helps them to thrive as an individual. Parents need to be curious, work in partnership with school, strategies that schools are sharing, making sure that that support continues at home, get as much opportunity for workshops like this. Community is extremely important. We had a wealth of knowledge based on shared information that we're receiving from other parents, and we were also supporting other parents. Parents need to ask questions. When you're looking for a placement for your child, or you're looking for a school for your child, you need to ask them, how do you implement the inclusion policy? If my child has got additional needs, can you tell me what learning plan they're going to be on? If you look at the learning plan, how can you as a parent key into that for continuous learning at home? Some schools don't have it. In Nigeria, most schools will not be able to show you these policies, not just on paper, but in practice. Do some research.
So we are having issues. We're having issues with putting on paper where to get the occupational speech and physical therapists because they are not available. And as we all know, these are the issues that we're currently faced with.
Parenting a child with disability, it's complex. I think it's like managing a multi-stakeholder business that you have to deal with. So start to understand your child's situation. I talked about it before. Know the diagnosis. Know what works for your child and what does not work for your child. Know
that your child needs your love. Get them to be independent. Are there things they can do by themselves? Give them an education. Make sure that you protect them with a plan that is documented. Document. As parents, if you're not there and you cannot do it, is there something that we can pick and we can see the process and even understand how to support your child if we want to? Get mentors for your child. Let them see that they are not alone in the game. That's how we sustain.
The assignment involves you and I, and it's a responsibility that we cannot pass to one structure, one system, or one individual. Our collective responsibilities and roles must be intertwined for us to see progressive, sustainable progress in the lives of every individual. Don't lose hope. I don't like to hold myself, oh, I'm here, I have one leg. I mean, this is barely the surface. I haven't even started. And frankly speaking, I don't want you to use this as a yardstick for your children. They will do bigger, better, greater. And I'm not patronizing you. It is a knowing.
My personal journey has taught me that having a child with autism is not a mistake. In the beginning, I was made to feel that way. I was made to feel like I needed to find solutions rather than accept my daughter just as she is. The moment I started to accept my daughter just as she is, I was able to create something that has now become a center of excellence in the United Kingdom. So your vision and your purpose for your child first lies within you. It is not a mistake that you have a child with SEND. I always used to say that God trusts us so much that he gave his vulnerable angels to us. You are all special. You're all amazing as parents. So please look within yourself. You're your child's voice. You're your child's advocate. But there's something amazing inside of you. That's why God has entrusted that child with you.
Your child does not need a perfect parent. They don't. And I think that you're the perfect parent for your child. Sit in that, let it soak in and enjoy it. And then secondly, keep going. You're doing very well. And then I want you to know that you're not behind. That you're even in this room, you're not behind. So keep at it.
I would like to say that it's very important for you not to let today's uncertainty define your child's future. Yes, you've gotten a diagnosis. Yes, you don't know where you are. You don't know what's going on. But that's not the story is still being written. That's not the end. Your child is still growing. There's still so much possibilities ahead of that child. Don't lose hope. Find the right support and grow with your child. Like everyone here has said, know your child. Advocate for your child's need. But above all, I want you to know that you are doing the very best that you can at this time. So applaud yourself for that. But keep moving. Don't stop moving, because the danger is when you stop moving. And you would be amazed by the way the story will turn out.